mics you can ask at the end, okay? But in case of any problems like network issues, if you can't hear my voice, if you can see my video, please let me know. Otherwise, please keep your mics muted. And I'll be asking you a lot of questions. I understand that some of you are attending from YouTube and some of you are attending in a class, but some of you are online, I believe. I can see around 38 students and faculties online. So please try to answer my questions. Those who are online in this same Google platform, please try to answer my questions because I'll be asking you a lot of questions. Answer can be right or wrong. Sometimes you may fear whether if the answer goes wrong, it will be a shame for me. Don't worry about all those things. Whatever answer comes to your mind, please put that in the chat box so that we can keep the classes live. Otherwise, it will be a monotonous talk. I don't want to have that monotonous talk. So I'll be asking you questions. Please put your answer in the chat box. I'll be waiting for your answer in the chat box. Okay? With these few words, let me go to my presentation. I'll be giving you a 50-55 minutes talk on career orientation, right? Okay. I would like to start with a small quotation, a small quote. Before starting this quote, I would like to know if somebody can tell me whose words is this. If you know whose words is this, please let me know. If you don't know, you can have a what do you call it? You can have a guess. Please put your answer in the chat box. I'm waiting for your answer in the chat box. Okay? Whose words is this? Any idea? Whose words is this? Still I have not seen any. Yeah, Abdul Kalam. Yes, Anjali says Abdul Kalam. Yes, Anjali. I have seen only one answer, but that answer is correct. Anjali says it's Abdul Kalam. We all are born with a divine fire in us. Our effort should be to give wings to this fire and fill the world with the glow of its goodness. I repeat, we all are born with a divine fire in us. Our effort should be to give wings to this fire and fill the world with the glow of its goodness. A boy who was born in a small village in Tamil Nadu, a remote village in Tamil Nadu. He used to work as a newspaper boy. He used to collect newspapers and he used to distribute newspapers in the morning. So he used to work as a newspaper boy. And he is called a newspaper boy turned rocket scientist of India. Newspaper boy was a humble beginning, right? And rocket science is one of the most complex sciences. And he became a leader in rocket science. So from the humble beginning of a newspaper boy, he grown up to a rocket scientist, right? So this man, APJ Abdul Kalam, who became the president of India, these are his words, and this is taken from his autobiography. If you know the name of his autobiography, please let me know. Please put that in the chat box. Always keep your hands on the chat box. Be very fast in the chat box. What is the name of the autobiography of APJ Abdul Kalam? Please let me know. Fast. Friends, I am waiting for your answer. No answers? The name of the autobiography of APJ Abdul Kalam, Wings of Fire, right? Wings of Fire. So these are the words taken from the book Wings of Fire. We all, myself, I can see around, I don't know how many people are watching me. Maybe some 400 people might be watching me, I'm not sure. In your classrooms, in YouTube and all. All of us, we students, we teachers, all of us are born with a divine fire in us. And what is our duty? Our duty is to identify this fire in us. We have the talent in us. We have to identify that is your first duty. Once you identify your fire, your talent, you have to develop it. You have to develop it, and you have to fill the world with the glow of its goodness. You have to show some light to the rest of the people. See, I am talking from the extreme part of India, the southernmost tip of India, Kerala, right? And you are in a northeastern state, Assam, right? not properly northeastern state, but you are in the upper side. Right, okay. The northern state. So, what is your duty? You have to identify your skill. You have to develop your skill, and you have to show light to people in your state. So always remember these words. If you are attending from your phone, please take a screenshot. This is an excellent quote from APJ Abdul Kalam. So I would like to start my class with these words of APJ Abdul Kalam. We all are born with the divine fire in us, and our effort should be to give wings to this fire and fill the world with glow. My dear friends, I will show you a picture. If anybody knows who is this girl, please let me know. If you know the name, please let me know. Even if you don't know the name, if you know how she is famous, please let me know. Please put the name or how she is famous in the chat box. I'm waiting for your answer. I'll tell you, at the age of 5, holding the hand of her father, this girl walked to a school in Delhi. Yeah, somebody says Ira Sigal. Amon says Ira Sigal. Upasana says Ira Sigal. You are correct. Yes, good. At the age of 5, holding the hand of her father, she walked to a school in Delhi, seeking an admission. But you know what the principal of that school said? He said, no, we can't admit this girl in this school. What is the reason? This girl is physically challenged. This girl is mentally challenged. So we are not able to admit this girl in this school. Please take this mentally challenged girl to a special school. That is the instruction given by the principal. This girl and her father was thoroughly disappointed. Yes, she had some problems. She had this cerebral palsy. So she is suffering from cerebral palsy. So she has some physical problems and mental problems. But this girl was not ready to accept the defeat. This girl got admission in some other school. She studied till 10th. She got good marks in 10th. She got good marks in 12th. She got good marks in her degree and her PG also. And she had got admission after her PG. She tried Indian Civil Service examination. See, believe me, this girl was in limelight during 2014. If anybody knows how this girl was in limelight in 2014, please let me know. What happened to this girl in 2014? She was in limelight. What happened to this girl? Please let me know. Somebody knows the answer, please put there in the chat box. She got first rank in the most competitive examination in the country. First rank in the most competitive examination in the country. Indian Civil Service Examination first rank holder 2014. And that too not in... One second please, one second. Let me take a break, 1 second. 1 second, I will take a break, 1 second. Please hold on. 12 vare class. She got first rank in the most competitive examination in the country, Indian Civil Service Examination, and that too not in any category, any reservation, but general category. A girl who was not given an admission for a 5th class in a school, she became #1 rank in the most competitive examination in the country, Indian Civil Service Examination. That is Ira Sigal. She has identified her skill. She has developed her skill, and now she is giving light to the world. She is working as an assistant collector in Delhi, and with that profession, she is giving light to the whole world. So that is the words of APJ Abdul Kalam. We all are born with a divine fire in us, and our effort should be to give wings to its fire and fill the world with the glow of its goodness. So I would like to start my class with these words of APJ Abdul Kalam. Right? Okay. I am giving you a slide. This is taken from a story. This is taken from a story. This slide I have made from a story. By identifying these pictures, are you able to tell me which is this story? If you know the name of this story, If you name the name of this book, please let me know. Put your answer in the chat box. I'll give you a clue. This story was written in 1865. With this picture, if you can identify what is this story, please let me know. No answer? I'm waiting for some answer, please. 39 students on the platform, right? Anybody? Or if somebody in the class, if you can shout the answer, somebody who's there, they will type the answer. From where this slide has been taken. This is a story written by 1865 by Lewis Carroll. If anybody knows the answer, please let me know. Maybe some of you have studied this story during your school days. The name of the story is Alice in Wonderland, right? Alice in Wonderland. Alice, she's in a forest and she reached a crossroad. What is a crossroad? A place where you can find lot of other roads, right? Once you reach a crossroad, you're in a junction, you'll be confused which way to take. The same way, Alice entered in a crossroad and Alice was confused. Which way should I take? She was really confused. And then she identified this cat waiting at the top. So she asked the cat, which way should I take? There are a lot of ways, right? I'm in a crossroad. The cat answered Alice, Alice, where you want to go? Alice, where you want to go? Alice said, I don't have any plan. Then the cat replied, it doesn't matter which way you go. If you don't know where to go, take any road, it doesn't matter. My dear friends, you might be in a crossroad. You might be final year students. Some of you might be second year students. Final year students, you might be in a crossroad. You don't know what to do after your degree, right? You are studying BA in English, or you are studying BA in sociology, psychology, or BCom, I don't know, political science. You might be in a crossroad. Maybe in the next 7 or 8 months, I will finish my degree. Then what I'm going to do? Whether I'll get a job or whether I have to go for a PG course, you might be in a crossroad. And you may not be able to find the right way. My dear friends, it doesn't matter which way you go if you don't know the path. So if you don't know the destination. So first identify your destination. You should have a goal. After BCom, see, I'm going to study MCom, that is a goal. Or after BCom, I'm going to work. Where you want to work, you have options to work with many places. If you want to work with top IT companies, option is there. If you want to work with Wipro is recruiting BCom students. Sometimes Wipro is recruiting BA students. Opportunities are there. Believe me, Wipro has yesterday started recruitment for BSc students. BCom students, they will start soon. 2022 batch, I'm telling. For you people who all are in the final year, Wipro recruitment started for you people, not for BCom or BA, but BSc and BCA started. Maybe soon they will start recruitment for BSc students. Even if you are in Assam, you can attend, because anywhere in India, it is called National Qualified Test. Anywhere in India, you can take the test. Wipro, Infosys, all these companies, they are doing national tests. So you can attend all these things. So you are in a crossroad right now. Decide where you want to go. You want to study, higher study, or you want to go abroad to study, I don't know. Or you want to work with companies, I don't know. But you decide your destination, the path will be open to you. So your destination is very important. You should have an idea about your destination. Where are my opportunities? After my degree, what are my opportunities? Where are my opportunities? My dear friends, each course, there are some opportunities. I'm not going to talk about all those things. I'll tell you some examples. Please put your, who all are in the chat box, please let me know what course you are doing. I think some 30 students are in the platform, right? Please let me know what all courses you are doing. Don't write BA, please put BA Psychology or BA English, whatever. Please put there in the chat box. Let me see. Those who are in the platform only. The rest of the students, you can remain there. Those who are in the platform, if you know how to chat, please put your course in the chat box. Yeah, BA Sociology. No, Psychology. Yeah. Sociology. BA Sociology. Okay, one student put the answer. What about the rest? Please let me know the course you are studying right now. 38 students. Yeah, BA Sociology, BA Political Science. Yeah, Political Science, BCom. Yeah, okay. Right, BCom. Yeah, yes, BCom. BA Political Science. Yeah, BCom. BA Political Science, Sociology, BCom. These are the three courses I have seen right now. Anyway, it's okay, it's okay. So what are my opportunities? I'm not going to talk about your specific opportunity. The education is there. I'm not going to talk about any specific opportunity, but I will talk about some general opportunity which is applicable to all of you. If I was taking a class for BCom, I would have talked about the BCom opportunity. If I was talking a class about BA English, I would have talked about BA English opportunity. Now I'm not going to talk about that since you are from many fields. I'll give you some idea what are my opportunities. You might be knowing this, nothing new. Okay, what is your core sector? What is your core sector? What is core sector? If BCom student, if you are a BCom student, there are some core areas like what BCom students can work, right? What are the core areas? BCom students can think about an accounting job. BCom students can think about an audit job, or they can think about accounting job, audit job, or they can think about jobs in stock market. They can think about jobs in actuarial science. A lot of area. I'll show you one example. BCom students can think about job opportunities in all these areas, right? Being an accountant, being a tax consultant, being an auditor. You can think about jobs in HR, job for marketing, financial consultant. You can think about CA, CMA, ACCA, CS. You can think about a job in NBFC. A lot of options are there. You take BA English. A lot of options are there for BA English students. But my dear friends, if you want, you can take a screenshot of this, right? But I'm not going to explain all those things. But this is your core sector, right? So you have jobs in your own core area. But apart from that, where all you can develop your career, some of the career options are written there. This is not an exhaustive list. This is an indicative list, right? You can think about being a teacher, right? If you don't know how to become a teacher, you ask your teachers. They'll tell you how they become teachers. So if you want to become a teacher, you ask them. If you want to become a +2 teacher, you have to complete your PG. You have to go for a PG course. Then you have to complete a BEd course. Then there might be an examination. You have to complete that examination. And then after that, you have to write a government exam and you can be a +2 teacher. Or you want to be a college teacher. You have to go for your PG, then you have to write an examination called NET, UGC NET examination. You have to clear that. So some procedures are there. Or if you want to become a school teacher, some courses, some classes, even with your degree, you can become a teacher. You can go for a course like BEd, a 2-year course. You have to complete that. And there is a path for being a teacher. Identify that path, and you can be a teacher. But believe me, this teaching is not for all. This teaching is considered to be a very what do you call it, noble job, and it is not for all. You should have some skills, you should have some dedication, and you can become a teacher. So identify how to become a teacher, and you can be a teacher. If you want to work in banks, opportunities are there. Some banks will come to campus to recruit you, but if you are not getting any campus recruitment, don't worry. How can you become a banker? Options are there. After your course, you have to go and write an examination. It's called IBT, Indian Banking Personal Selection, right? It is conducted twice in a year. You have to write that examination. Once you clear that examination, you will have interviews. Scholarship interviews, you will get a bank job. Excellent pay package for bank job. Federal bank
website hosting to GOLAGHAT por
you know what is the package? Around more than 10 lakh
maintenance to
10 lakh per year. That means almost 1 lakh per month. So bank opportunities are really attractive. You can think about that. But after your degree, or if you want to become a civil service agent, civil service servant, you can become that. I told you about Ira Sigal, a physically and mentally challenged girl, got first rank in civil service. So why not you? My dear friends, I'm not sure how many of you
এইটো
are
অনলাইন হে কিনা
attending
আছিলে
me. Maybe some 100, 200, 300, 400
টেলিকম নাই
civil service. You can even think about. I
Tele,
know a person, you might be
prime
heard
gold.
about Alphonse Kannandani. He was a former
এইটো
minister.
নামটো এইটো
In the
মানে
last
ডাইরেক্ট অনলাইন
Narendra
কিনিব
Modi
পাৰে
ministry, he was a minister of tourism and some other department. He's from a place very near to our place. Alphonse Kannandani, you might heard about him. You know how much marks he got for 10th? Just pass. Just pass. But he became an IAS person, right? If so, why not us? We can think about Indian civil service. Very, very attractive career option. You can think about a job in IT field. Sir, I am political science. Sir, I am economics. I am sociology. How can I get into IT? If you want, opportunities are there. As I told you, IT companies are ready to recruit any graduate. Even if you are political science or sociology or psychology, IT companies are ready to recruit there. Only thing, once you got job, you have to work in IT. So if you are ready, they are ready to recruit you. So opportunities are there in IT. Otherwise, as Jason sir said, you have to take a small course, some courses like digital marketing, and you can turn into IT. So opportunities are there. Indian defense, lot of opportunities are there. Lot of vacancies in Indian defense are there. That is unfilled. Why can't you think about that? You can think about working in public sector undertakings. What is public sector undertakings? All these BPCL or Indian Oil or GAIL or all these public sector companies. You can think about a job in these companies. You can write an exam called GATE. GATE exam was there only for engineering graduates till last year. But now it is open for humanities students, commerce students, medical students, art students, science students. Everybody can write the GATE exam. And you can be in a public sector company. Very attractive pay packages. Or write a PSC or UPSC exam and find a job in government. Very attractive, right? Think about higher studies. Some of you might be thinking higher studies abroad. Options are there. Entrepreneurship, you can start your own business. So these are some of the areas where you can think about. I just given you an eye opener. I have not given you the details, but details you have to Google or you talk with your teachers and identify how to enter into this field. So my dear friends, what I'm trying to convey, apart from your convention, apart from your core area, BComs, there are some opportunities. BA, there are some opportunities. Apart from all these things, these are some of the general career options available to you. Open your eyes, identify the opportunities and try to grab that. A lot of other opportunities are there. Railway is the biggest employer in India. Are you aware of that? Lot of opportunities are there in Indian Railway. Rewarding job, you can think about that. So identify the opportunities and try to grab that. See, out of all these opportunities, if I ask you what is the most charming opportunity, many of you will say government job, right? This is the attitude in Kerala. I don't know what's the attitude in Assam, but this is the attitude in Kerala. We don't like government hospital, we don't take government bus, we don't go to government school, but when people say government job, Kerala people are very much attracted to government job. I don't know what is the situation in Assam, but this is not the one opportunity. Opportunities are there for you. You can say, same in Assam. Somebody say same in Assam. Asia say same. But believe me, a lot of other opportunities are there. Don't spend too much time looking for government job and ending up nowhere. Opportunities are there in other sectors. Please understand that, right? Okay, I'm skipping all these core opportunities, BCom, BBA, all those things. Whatever area you are thinking or whatever course you are doing, you should always have a goal. You should always have a goal. Goal can be anything. If anybody knows what is this building, please let me know. If anybody knows what is this building, please let me know in the chat box. Any idea what is this building? This building can be your goal. If anybody knows what is this building, please let me know. I'll tell you what is this building later, but if somebody knows the name of this building, tell me. This building can be your goal, but what is this building? I'll tell you. This is the biggest training facility in the world, and that is in India, that is in South India. This is Infosys Training Center, Mysore. If you get selected in Infosys, they will call you to Mysore, to this building, and they will give you 2 to 3 months training in this building, and then only they will ask you to work in other Infosys centers. Why can't you think about being this Infosys training center, the world's best training center next year this time? Sir, I am BA Sociology. How can I be in Infosys? I have not learned IT. Don't think like that. BA, BCom, all students, if you are ready to work in IT, you have openings in Infosys. You have openings in Wipro. So why can't you put this building as your goal? Sir, by 2022, August, I'll be working in this company, or I'll be working in this building. You can put your goal like this. So you should have a goal, and this is one example. If you want to dream little more, think about working in Google. Google's building is even attractive. Have you ever seen the picture of Google headquarters in US? It's a round building, right? Very attractive building. Why can't you put your goal to work in that building? So it's up to you. I've given you an example, right? So you should have a goal, and you should focus in that goal. Tell me the name of that bird. If you know the name of that bird, please put there in the chat box. Simple question, please put there in the chat box. If you are attending my class in your classroom, please shout the answer in the classroom. Please shout your answer in the classroom. I'm not able to, yeah, Nasia says eagle, correct, yeah. It's an eagle. I don't know the local name of this bird in your language. But eagle is a very famous bird, right? Eagle used to fly very high, even above the clouds. Eagle used to fly sometimes 5 kilometers away from this our land, even above the clouds. But when it flies even above the cloud, it is always focusing on one thing. It is always looking for one thing. Do you know what? A small chicken, right? A small chicken. That is his prey. So once he identifies this chicken, this hen, once he identifies that, he will come all the way from the top and snap this small hen and flies away. Even the clouds are not a disturbance for this eagle to focus on the hen. Focus on this small chicken, right? My dear friends, this cloud is not a disturbance for the eagle, because eagle is so much focusing on its prey. If so, we should have a goal. Goal, it's up to you, but we should focus on that goal. So my goal, I want to be a banker. I want to work in a reputed bank by 2023. This can be a goal. Or it can be something else. I want to work in Infosys. I want to work in Wipro. No, I want to work in EY or KPMG. BCom students can have such a goal, because KPMG, EY, they are all big companies recruiting accounting students. They are all called Big Four: EY, KPMG, PricewaterhouseCoopers, Deloitte, and these students should become students. So why can't you think about being in EY or KPMG? So you should have a goal, and your focus should be in that goal only. All your thoughts should be like that only. I'll tell you, during our school days, many of us have done a small experiment. I have done, I am not sure whether you people have done. What was that experiment? We'll take a small convex lens, right? We'll take a small convex lens and we put it under the sun. We'll go to the hot sun, we'll put this convex lens under the sun, and we'll take a piece of paper like this and we put the paper under this convex lens. We'll keep the convex lens in one hand, we'll put the paper under the hand. And you know what happened to this paper? This paper will get fire. How? This convex lens will focus all the sun rays to one point in this paper, and this paper will become hot and it will get fire, right? So how it got fire? It focuses all the sunlight to one particular point. The same way, thousands and thousands of thoughts are coming to our mind. Scientists say that every day more than 70,000 thoughts are coming to our mind. Different thoughts. A lot of thoughts will come, right? If we can Have this thought focused on one thing. I want to work in EY. I want to work in KPMG. I want to be a teacher in this college. If you can focus your thoughts in one place, you are going to be successful. Believe me, some people say that the most powerful energy is our thoughts. It is not the wind energy. It is not the thermal energy. The most powerful energy is our thoughts. So your thoughts, if you can always think about a one goal, if you can focus in one goal, you are going to be successful. So you should have a goal in your career, and you focus in that goal, you are going to be successful. If anybody knows the name of this person, please put that in your chat box. If somebody knows the name of this person, please put that in the chat box.
Again, no,
Fast.
for future, this line cable.
No answer.
He will do.
Students, if you are in the class, just shout the name of this person. Let your teachers hear the name.
We have to do this, that, like that. Better to pour one flow that he can handle.
If you are in YouTube, just type your answer in the YouTube. I may not be able to see your answer, but at least put your answer in the chat box. No answer. I'll give you a clue. This person who is not wearing the shirt, he is one of the greatest swimmers the world has ever seen. The greatest swimmers the world has ever seen. Anybody knows this guy? No answer. His name is Michael Phelps. Michael Phelps. You know? Yeah, Upasana says Michael Phelps. Greatest swimmers. He got around 23 gold medals in Olympic itself. This one person has got 23 Olympic medal. You know, last Olympics, how many gold medals we got? We got just one gold medal. In the last some 15 years, we got only 2 gold medals. What are the 2 gold medals we received in the last 50 years? One is for shooting, Abhinav Bindra, and the one is for javelin, right? Only two gold medals we won in the last some 25 years. But this person has won 23 gold medals in Olympics, and his name is Michael Phelps. But I am not going to talk about Michael Phelps. You can see a small guy, small boy standing together with Michael Phelps, right? His name is Joseph Schooling. I'll talk about Joseph Schooling. This picture was taken in 2008. When this picture was taken, the small boy Joseph Schooling said, Michael Phelps, one day I will defeat you, and one day you are going to clap for me. One day I will defeat you, and one day you are going to clap for me. Michael Phelps not even heard about this. He not even mind what this boy said, because this is a small boy. How come he defeat me? That was the attitude of Michael Phelps. This picture they took in 2008. You know what happened? By 2016, Michael Phelps decided to say goodbye to the swimming pools. He decided to retire with the Rio de Janeiro Olympics in 2016. And he was contesting in 5 events in Rio de Janeiro. In the first 4 events, Michael Phelps won gold, and the world was waiting for the 5th gold of Michael Phelps, 100-meter butterfly. The world was waiting for the 5th gold medal of Michael Phelps. But you know what happened? In the 100-meter butterfly, Michael Phelps reached second. The first prize, the gold medal, was given to a small boy from Singapore. His name is Joseph Schooling. You know what happened? This is what happened in the podium of Rio de Janeiro Olympics. Michael Phelps is clapping for Joseph Schooling. What was the dream of Joseph Schooling in 2008? Michael Phelps, one day I will defeat you, and one day you are going to clap for me. This is what happened in Rio. Michael Phelps is clapping for Joseph Schooling. Joseph Schooling had a dream. Not a small dream, it was a big dream. What was the dream? I want to defeat the best swimmer the world has ever seen. It was a big dream, and he was able to reach that dream. My dear friends, we should have a dream. Not a small dream, big dream. If I ask you a question, I don't know the name of any student in this platform. Okay, say, I'll take one name. Okay, Aman, sorry, Amrita, okay. I'll ask Amrita, what's your dream? Amrita might be telling, sir, after my degree, somehow I want to get a job. Okay, what job? Any job is okay. That is not a dream. I want to work in Infosys. I want to work in Wipro. I want to work in EY. Dreams like this. Sir, I want to work in KPMG by 2022 August. I'll be working as a junior accountant in KPMG by 2022 August. See, there's a timeline. By August 2022, by March 2022, my course will finish. By August 2022, I'll be working as a junior accountant in a company called KPMG. That is a goal. You should have a goal. You should have a big goal. And if you concentrate, if you focus on that goal, you are going to be successful. So I want you to have big career dreams, and I'm sure you are going to achieve those big dreams. But believe me, this is a book written by an American writer called Marshall Goldsmith. What is the name of that book? What got you here won't get you there. The name of the book is like this. What got you here won't get you there. See, you have the skill, you have the knowledge, and that's why you are in the final year or you are in the second year in a college like Don Bosco. Have you got admission in Don Bosco? Because you have some skill, you have some knowledge. Have you passed your 12th class? Because you have some skills and you have some knowledge. But believe me, with the skill what you have now, with the knowledge what you have now, you are not able to reach the place here you want to go. You want to work in Infosys, you want to work in EY, you want to work in KPMG, whatever skill you have right now won't take you there. You have to come out with new knowledge and new skills. Why? Because the world has changed. My dear friends, in the last 1.5 years, the world has changed like anything. So you have to come out with new knowledge and new skill. Then only you will be able to reach where you want to reach. See, in this front page of this book, you can see a small image, right? You can see a ladder. What happened to that ladder? Some steps are missing in that ladder, right? A person is trying to climb the step, but some steps are missing and he don't know how to climb further, right? Most of you might be in such a situation. You have completed your 10th, then you have went for 12th, you have completed your 12th, then again you started climbing, you have got admission in Don Bosco, you started your BCom, you started your BA, and then one fine morning from March 28, 2020, your steps were missing. There is no more steps, some steps are missing. You don't know how to climb further. Believe me, steps are there, but some steps are missing. If you want to climb further, you have to jump and catch some steps in the top. So you have to do a little more extra effort to again climb the ladder further. This book he wrote this book even before Corona days, but this book is very much meaningful during this Corona days. Corona has put a break in our journey towards success. So we are in a crossroad. We don't know what to do. My dear friends, do a little more work. Jump a little more so that you can catch the higher stairs and you can go further. So whatever skill and knowledge you have right now won't take you there where you want to reach. So come out with new knowledge and new skill. Then only you will be able to climb further. Always remember these words. What God you hear won't take you there. Okay? So I'll tell you 8 ways to stand out from the crowd. This year, most of you might be finishing your course. Not this year, 2022 by March, most of you might be finishing your course. After your course, or now when you go for a campus recruitment, they will ask you questions. Okay, they will call your name. Okay, what is the name? Amal, right? I will tell you. I'll take some names. Let me take few names. Okay, I'll take 2 names. One is Anand Prakash and the other one is Anjali. Anand Prakash and Anjali. Okay, let's take the example. Maybe in the after next month, you people will go for a recruitment drive. Okay, a national test or Infosys or Wipro. Wipro recruiting BCom students, and you are attending the test. You cleared the test, and then when you go for the interview will also happen online only. Everything now happening virtually only. During interview, they will ask one question: Anand Prakash, why should we hire you? Then what will be the answer of Anand Prakash? Anand Prakash will say, sir, I am a BCom graduate. I am a BA graduate from Don Bosco College, and that too affiliated from so-and-so university. Oh, good, you are a BCom graduate? My dear Anand Prakash, all the students who came for this interview, this 100 students, they are all BCom graduate. Why should we take you? Anand is one among all the 100 students waiting for the interview. So they will ask Anand, okay, please wait. They will call the next student. Who is the next student? Okay, Anjali, right? Okay. Anjali, yeah, Anjali, yeah. Anjali, yeah. Then it is Angida. Okay, Anjali, okay. Anjali, why should we hire you? Sir, I am a BCom graduate from Don Bosco College, from so-and-so university. Oh, Ananda Krishnan is also a BCom graduate. Sir, I have 60% marks. Oh, Ananda Krishnan also got 60%. And all the 100 students standing here are also got 60%. What different are you? How you are unique? Then Anjali will tell, sir, I have a certification in value-added tax from Harvard University. Oh, Anjali, you have a certification? How come you got this certification from Harvard University? World's best university, sitting at a college in Assam? Anjali will tell, sir, I have studied it through MOOC. What is MOOC? Massive online open courses. You can learn from the best of the best. If your teachers are not teaching you properly, don't worry. You can learn anything from the best of the best. That too from big universities, and that too free of cost. You go to MOOC platform. You go to Coursera, edX, Udemy, Khan Academy, Swayam, NBTL. You can learn from top institution, anything. So Anjali got a certificate from Harvard University, so she will be given preference. And then comes the third student. Who is the third student? Angida. Angida, why should we hire you? Angida will say like this. Sir, I am a BCom graduate from Don Bosco College, that too affiliated to this university. Angida, this Ananda Krishnan, this Anjali, and all the 100 students here, they are all BCom graduates, and they also have a 60% mark. Why should we hire you? Sir, I have a certification in GST or value added tax from Harvard University. Angida, this Anjali also have that certification. What else you have? Sir, apart from my BCom certificate, apart from I got 60% marks, apart from my certificate from Harvard University, sir, I have an experience, working experience. How come, Angida, you are a student, right? Last 3 years you studied in Don Bosco student. How come you have some experience? Sir, during evening times, I have done some internship. I work part-time with some companies, and I have some experience. They will give a shake hand to Angida, and they will tell Angida, you are selected. And we might also consider Anjali, but Ananda Krishnan we are not able to consider. Why? Because they have done something extra. They are unique. They are unique from the rest of the students. So how can you become unique? 2 examples I have said you. One example, do some extra courses. Get some certificate. It is not only for the sake of certificate. You have to improve your knowledge. So getting an extra certificate will give you definitely an advantage. Getting some work experience definitely will give you some experience. So how can you be unique? I have some 8 ideas for you to become unique, but I'm not going to explain all these things. Getting some additional qualifications. Go to MOOC platforms. Your college can have some tie-up with Coursera or edX. See, Marian College, we have a tie-up with edX or Coursera. With this, around 5,800 courses of Coursera is available to our students free of cost. So your college can have a tie-up with these things so that the students will get benefited. Even if it is even if you don't have tie-up, the courses are not at all expensive. At small, they will come with offers. Sometimes they will come offers. The courses are offered free of cost. So try to learn some additional certificates, gain some certificates, improve your knowledge, develop some unique hobbies. If I ask you what is your hobby, many of you might be telling my hobby is reading, music, and traveling. These are the hobbies people in Kerala used to tell every time. When I take interviews, I'll ask students, what all are your hobbies? 90% of the students will come out with the same hobby: music, reading, and traveling. If I ask them, what is the last book you have read? They will be clueless. They don't know what to answer. Just saying, my hobby is reading, even if they are not reading. So my dear friends, try to develop some unique hobbies, something different, so that you will be unique or you will be different from others. Attend maximum seminars and conferences, not the one your college is arranging. See, now today you are attending a conference or a seminar. What you people will do? All the 60 students in the class, they will put something in their resume. What is that? Attended a career orientation section by Dr. Brijesh and Mr. Jason Matthew on so and so day. All the 60 students will have this in your resume. It is really boring. Try to attend some good seminars outside your college. See, last 1 week back, I have attended a seminar. Who took that seminar? Do you know? It was taken by a person called Robert Kiyosaki. Anybody knows who is Robert Kiyosaki? He is the author of a world's best-selling book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. A world-famous person. I have attended his seminar last week. So I can put in my resume, I am trained by Robert Kiyosaki. The person who is interviewing, they will be amazed to see that how much money I have sent. I spent zero money on that. I attended that training free of course, sitting at the convenience of my home. So attend maximum seminars, conferences. Do some unique project. You might have a project for your final year, right? Don't copy some of your seniors' project. Try to do some unique project that will give you a lot of advantage. Do some part-time, free-time job. I used to suggest a lot of part-time, free-time jobs these days. I have some presentations only mentioning about part-time, free-time jobs. Please find out some, even online some jobs are available. Online, lot of cheating is there. Lot of fraud jobs are there. But 5% jobs in online are good. Identify that, work and earn some money. Have some special achievements. Express things differently. This is how you can become a unique candidate. See, I told you, you can work part-time. These are some of the good platforms, and I'm sure that from Assam also you can work on all these platforms. You can work on all these platforms and earn money. I'll tell you, the last option you can see, social media, right? I am working in social media and I am earning very much from social media these days. I am a YouTuber. I have a YouTube channel and I have 5 lakh subscribers in my YouTube channel. And I'm earning good money from YouTube. The same way, you can also earn from YouTube. If you don't want, you can think about other options. You check the second option, subject expert. As final year student, as second year student, you can work in a platform called Check India as subject expert. You can earn good money from that. That's an excellent platform. This company came to our college to recruit our students. For you students, if you want to work in Check India, no need to wait till Check India coming to your college. You can go to the platform checkindia.com. You have to take a small test, 10 questions. If you clear 6 questions, you can clear the test and you can start working in Check India. You can earn good money during your evening times when you are free. So a lot of good platforms are there. Identify, work in this platform. Think about the self-employment. These days, it may not be easy to find a job, but very easy to find a self-job. So think about self-job. Make use of the online resources. This is how you develop your career. So whenever many students used to complain, sir, no company is taking freshers. How come if a company not taking freshers, will get the experience? And you are in the final year, you have some 7-8 months to finish your course, right? For second year, you have around 20 months to finish your course. You have a lot of time. Do some part-time job. Get some internship. Go to a platform called Internshala. Get some internship. Work on that internship. You will get a lot of experience, and that will be counted when you go for a job, right? So this is how you become a unique candidate, and you can easily crack a job. So options are there. Higher study options are there, but my dear friends, I'm not going to talk about higher study options because of this limited time. I have to stop my class in the next few minutes. But believe me, lot of skills you need to develop. You have to work on your aptitude. I hope you know that when companies come to recruit you, whatever company comes to recruit, or whatever place you want to work, I want to be a banker, I want to get a job in railway, I want to crack SSC exam. Whatever job you want to do, you have to clear an aptitude test, right? So you have to prepare very well for aptitude test. There are a lot of free platforms, something like India Bigs. It's a website where you'll be able to practice yourself. It's free, of course. So try to practice on these platforms and develop your aptitude skill. Interviews, all the companies recruit with the help of interviews. So you have to develop interview skills. There will be some 20 frequently asked questions. If you go and prepare with the answers for this 20 interview questions, you can perform very well. For example, what will be the first question in an interview? Introduce yourself. Tell us something about you. If you can prepare an answer for this question, you can start your interview very well. So frequently asked questions in an interview. If you prepare that, you can perform in an interview. You have to develop your language skills. You have to improve your English skills. You have to know something about the technical skill. So if you can develop all these skills, you can perform well in a job interview, or even you will get admission in top institutions in your area, right? So let me come to the end of this class with few questions. Please try to answer my question in your chat box. Okay, my first question: what are the minimum requirements to play football? If you want to play football, what are the bare minimum requirements? Please answer me in the chat box. I can see 38 students, maybe including some teachers. Teachers can also answer me. What are the minimum requirements to play football? An easy question, right? Very, very easy question. Practice. No, practice is not needed. Ball is needed, of course. Ball is not needed. What else is needed? If you want to play football, ball is needed. What else needed? Any answer? Others, please put your answer in the chat box. I am waiting for you. Somebody says shoe. No, without shoes I can play football. Okay, my next question. What is the minimum requirement to swim? Yeah, somebody says foot. Okay. Skills not required. Foot is required. Okay. What is the minimum requirements to swim? Swim chayan. What is the minimum requirements to swim? Water, of course. A water or a swimming pool is needed to swim. My next question. Anybody knows who is Edson Nascimento? If anybody knows who is Edson Nascimento, please let me know. Please put your answer in the chat box. Who is Edson Nascimento? Yeah, John says playground. Yeah. Who is Edson Nascimento? Then I'll tell you, I'll show you a picture. The name of this girl is Yulia Efimova. She is one of the best swimmers the world has ever seen. 2016 Rio Olympics silver medal winner. A Russian swimmer, Yulia Efimova. You know what is this picture? During the lockdown days, she was not able to go to her swimming pool to practice. So what she did, she hanged both her hands in a rope at her kitchen, and she was trying to practice swimming at her kitchen. See, the world's best swimmer. She was not able to go to swimming pool to practice swimming. So she practiced swimming at her kitchen without water. I'll tell you the second person. Who is the second person? Edson Nascimento. Who is this person? Edson Nascimento. I hope you will be able to identify the person now. Who is this person? Please let me know. Edson Nascimento. Who is this person? Please put your answer in the chat box. If anybody knows who is this person. Yeah, footballer. What is the name of this footballer? Please let me know the name of this footballer. Can you identify the name? Yeah, Costain says it's Pelé. Anmol says it's Pelé. Yes. It's Pelé, the best footballer the world has ever seen, right? You know how Pelé has learned football? He don't have any football with him. He don't have any books. He don't have even a football ground. Then how he learned football? There is a mango plantation at the backside of his house. Lot of mangoes were there in this mango plantation. His father will ask, Pele, Edson Nascimento, take all the mangoes and put it there in the basket. You know what will happen? Pele will kick the mango and correctly he will place that mangoes in that basket. And if a mango is hanging on the mango tree, he will take the scissor cut. What is the scissor cut? You can see in this picture. He takes the scissor cut, he kicks the mango, and very precisely he is able to place that in the mango basket. And this is how he mastered football. So he learned football without a football, but just with a mango, right? So believe me, the world's best swimmer, she is practicing swimming without a swimming pool or without water, but her in her kitchen. The world's best football player, he learned football, without book, without even a ground, just with the help of mangoes. If so, don't complain whatever not given to us. See, we might have lot of limitations during this lockdown days. See, in Kerala, COVID rates are very high. I am not sure what is the numbers or what is the situation in Assam. But I understand that only final years are in the classroom. The second years and the first years, they are all at home, right? So a lot of limitations are there. The teachers may not be able to fully interact with you, not able to effectively teach you. You have limitation, but don't worry about that. Whatever available, make use of that and be successful. Or you be like the first person, or are you like the second person? The first person is simply sitting and complaining, oh, because of this COVID, because of this lockdown, I'm not able to do anything. But the second person is finding opportunity and he is slowly moving towards success. My dear friends, whatever available, now you have online, you have the internet, you have the laptop or mobile phone to access all these things. Earn and learn online. The opportunities are there to earn online. Even the classes are not functioning fully. Don't worry. You have the liberty to learn anything online. Opportunities are there. So try to learn online. And you have the opportunity to earn online. You have the opportunity to earn money online, even when you are studying. So learn and earn online. Get some experience, and by the time you complete your course, you'll be able to reach a full-time job. So wish you all the best. Let me come to the end of my class with these words. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. Maybe after some 10 years, in 2030, when you sit and look back, I have taken a decision in 2021, September 21st, and that decision has helped me to reach these heights. I have learned, I have decided, I have learned a new skill and I have came out with new knowledge in 2021 September, and that is how I reached this position. So do something today that your future self will thank you for. So let me come to the end of this session. Once again, I am thankful to all the students who are attending this class from several parts of Assam. You might be in your class or you might be in your home, I'm not sure. I'm thankful to all of you. This internet, this technology has brought us together. I'm thankful to the teachers. I'm thankful to Sister Sheila, who is IQSC coordinator. She invited me. I'm thankful to the principal. I'm thankful to the sir who introduced me. I'm thankful to the madam who introduced me. I'm thankful to the sir who welcomed me. And I'm thankful to our IQSC coordinator, Vinu sir. Thank you all for being with me. Wish you all the best. Hope to see you at some point of time. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Bridges, sir, for such a wonderful and interesting session. You began with a quote of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, and you beautifully explained each and everything with pictures, meaningful pictures. Definitely, it will help our students, not only our students, even it helped us also. We learned so many new things. Sir, thank you. We offer our gratitude to you for such an interesting session.
Thank you.
Now, I would like to request Bhaskar Gohai, Department of English, HOD, to offer the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Madam Nazia. At the very outset, I would like to thank Mayan College Kotikanam, which has collaborated with our college, especially IQSC cell, for organizing this one-day webinar. I would also like to thank our principal, Father Dr. Polikarp Khalko, for organizing this one-day webinar at such a very short notice. I would also like to offer my heartfelt gratitude to Sir Dr. Binu Thomas, who was very much willing to offer this guidance to our students. I hope all of you have benefited from this. I would also like to specially thank Dr. Bridges George John, Associate Professor, Marine College, Kutikanam, and Mr. Zaishan Matthew, Placement Coordinator, Marine College, Kutikanam. Thank you, sir, for your valuable time. I hope our students will be benefited by this webinar and they will take into heart all that you have explained and taught. Lastly, I would like to thank the entire management and the IQAC coordinator for this event. Thank you and have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you everyone. Thank you so much.
এখান দিয়ে ঢুকাতে